guys, so right now I didn't want to do too long of a video. I went ahead and did a lot of my makeup, as you can see here. Today's Jordy Bo's birthday, so he's turning 4. That's my son, and we're taking him on this trip to go to the Bellagio so he could see some of the decorations his dad made. My husband's a fabricator and an artist here in Vegas, and the company he works for does like tons of rad metalwork. Different types of things, not just metal, they do everything. Lots of stuff you would probably see in casinos out here at the Wynn and everywhere that his company has done. So we're gonna go take the kids to go see the cool stuff Daddy's done. So what I wanted to come on here for was to talk about color and color scheme. So being that I did this eyeshadow, I did it with a mixture of 2 colors. The first color I put all over is called Caribbean, and it's from this line called My Mineral Glow. Friends out there from cosmetology school and high school, we used to always get these at the fair, $5 a color, and I know they've probably gone up a lot since then because that was in like 2004, 2005, 2006. So, I mean, but this is a great color. When you put it on and you blend it in, it's going to be hella light. But then what I did was I went in the crease with this L'Oreal color I've had for too long. It's called Night Fever, which is weird because it's blue. You'd think it'd be called like Night Dream. Probably a man. Anyway, but a Night Fever, I went in the crease up here, and then I went ahead and blended it. Then I went ahead with this rad brush that I got from my Ipsy bag. I think it was the first Ipsy bag I got, but it's Lottie London. I think that's right. I'm so sorry, I'm new to this. But this brush, I went in with the Caribbean color, and I just patted it in. And you know what? It's vibrant, it's great. I went over it with my eyeliner that I love. Also an Ipsy thing, but the cool thing is this is from Aiko London. I will be purchasing this when this is done because this was only $9. Great steal. Okay, back to what I was gonna do. I showed you guys this before. It's LA Color Face Palette that my daughter, who's 2 almost, God, I feel weird saying that, totally got into, but you know, let her do that, whatever. So it was only $6 or $7, so I'm not gonna get mad. But I like to use my angled brush, and the cool thing that I like about this palette, and a lot of palettes that I've seen y'all have, with all the variety of colors, like this is a cool hue, so go with a cooler highlighter, you know what I mean? Everything's got this dang pink or red tone because of my daughter, but we'll go ahead and go over it, and then I'm gonna clean off my brush here so then it's fresh. I'm gonna use this lighter highlighter, because why not, you know? Being that we're going on this trip, I'm gonna do a little bit more drastic makeup, because why not, we're on this trip. I want my cheeks to say, beam me up, Mr. Steve Wynn. I got married at your casino 5.5 years ago. Beam me up. I will fix you and Donald Trump's makeup. Let me help you. I bet you I do his hair bomb too, because I also do hair, but I don't cut, I do color only. But we went to Vegas, so there goes that. So probably won't be doing color here. Okay, so that's the highlighter I use, is this light one right here. They don't really have names on here, but the cool thing, y'all, I'm looking at the back of this right now, and I've driven by this place. It's off of Milliken, below, I want to think like Arrow, or maybe above it, but it's distributed by Beauty 21 Cosmetics. Isn't that cool, you guys? A little bit of hometown. See, I'm from Southern California, but I just moved to Vegas not that long ago, so. Oh, a little piece of home. Give me one quick sec while I go grab some cheek color. Of course, the one thing Okay, now, being that it is cool tone, I'm going to go ahead and use this CoverGirl Cheeks, because being the drugstore diva, discount diva that I am, and this thing is so hella old, y'all. I'm so sorry, so don't follow my lead when it comes to shelf life of products. It's so old that there is not even a name. So I can't tell you the name, but it's pretty. It's pretty. But a little bit goes a long way. So the cool thing about blush, you can always layer it. And blush color, you always want to put it just like on the apples. To me, this is always just, you know, the cool thing about makeup is it's always your own preference. I always like to do the apples. But then I go back and I go, girl, use your whole thing. And then I'll go back in and just kind of go add. And then let me take a step back. Because my luck, I'll come out and my dad would be like, dang, girl, your cheeks are kind of shiny there. Something dads would say, you know. And since I'm my parents' only child, pretty much, my dad's only child, he feels that he can, oh, kiddo, you're so funny. Old people are funny. They really are. Everybody should really get to know their parents' history find out like how cool they were at one time. Or even just to get to know them as people if you can. If it's a healthy relationship for you to do so. I highly recommend that. I used to always be like, my parents, blah. But now that I'm an adult with a family, I understand why they did a lot of stuff, and I think that's special. And my nose is running. Better go catch it. I know. But so excuse the sniffles. Our family's just getting over the cold here. So here's a Too Faced mascara that I got in my Ipsy bag. Not going to purchase it, and I'll tell you why. Claims to be better than sex. Y'all need a new partner if you think this is better than sex, because this mascara is not that great. I love the brush, though. I will give it to them, the brush. However, I feel if they left it without it being this, like, hourglass shape, if they just left it solid, I feel the lashes would have been fuller. But that's just me. I mean, not that I went to school for aerodynamics of mascara, but, personal, doing my makeup for so long, you just kind of pick up on things that you like. Oh, man, I will never forget when I took my state board test to get my license. My mom was my model, and I had to do her makeup, and it was all gel makeup, like gross, because they just wanted to see your application and your cleanliness at state board. And I had to do her mascara, and oh my God, poor thing. And I only want half. So she had bright blue cream shadow, like gel shadow, a scary half red lip, and half a finger wave. And then they kick them all out. All your models are out for you to do your written. And she got kicked out on the streets of LA and Burbank like that, eating at a Subway. And all these Chinese businessmen were cracking up like, what the hell? They didn't know any English. And my mom is like me, when we get nervous, we smile and just, okay. And we always make eye contact because that's how we were raised. But it's kind of dangerous. I'm noticing that now. It's dangerous to make eye contact with people living here in Las Vegas in a city, because people are off their rocker. But back to the mascara. Here, it's better than sex, but this is what I don't like. I've already done one coat, and I feel like with the cheaper stuff that I get, the CoverGirl stuff, I feel like with even one coat, you can see, like, lash difference. Like, you can see the length, maybe is what the word I'm looking for. Length and the definition of the lashes, I like better with the other brush. This one's nice, though, but I just don't think it's worth what they want you to pay. Again, just me. I mean, if you got the money, you do it, you do it. You do that, and you do something for this country, helping out with this fiscal crisis by spending some money. You do that. Oh, I just gave myself freckle. It's all right. We'll play that off in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I call that freckles because I freak out when that happens. I always mess up on this eye, too, when I'm doing mascara. It's always this one. Just like this poor brow, I always mess up on, too. So it's this side. I'm going to wave my hair this way. And then all of a sudden I look at my drawer, all my hair ties are gone. So I'm like, oh, crap. My daughter's hair is so fine right now. Not fine, she has a lot of thick hair. It's just little, because it's baby hair. I can't borrow her stuff yet. Okay, so as y'all see, I have a little issue going on here with this freckle. Bam! Baby, baby. Let's get you out of here, kid. Not that I have anything against freckles. I don't. I just personally would rather not have any proof of sun damage on my skin when I spent all this time putting foundation. Bam, 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 bam. Boop, 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 do, 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 do. All right. And make sure it doesn't look bruisey or anything either. Then that's awkward. You're all on the strip with your whole family, and they're like, okay, your husband. Nah, sensitive subject for people. I get that. And I like to use my finger too, just to press it in too. And then I'll go over the cheek color with a little bada boom, bada bing, baby. Well, that's how I did my cheek color for today. A little different tip. Just want to check in with everybody and make a shorter video. So I hope you guys have a great, safe Sunday. Stay close to the family members and love you guys. Woo!